Thank you for being with us on Operation Eagle's Wings today. We are here at the Bend Elks Lodge, and I have the distinct privilege to talk to the two relatives that we have here in our midst today that know Guy Shaw. Now, Guy Shaw is the military photographer who served with the Army Air Corps from 1941 to 1945. Beautiful pictures. He did a great job in documenting what life was like in the military. What's your name?
Gail Reed.
Gail, how are you related to Guy Shaw?
He's my father.
Okay. Tell us about Guy.
Well, he was, always snapping pictures, and he was a photographer, in the service and was trained by Time Life and carried that into his career in life also.
So when he served in the military, did he go in wanting to be a photographer?
Yes, he was already in the journal, as far as being in the newspaper industry. So, yeah, I think so.
So he was working in the newspaper before he went into the military?
Yes. In Grants Pass career.
Now, he was the editor for the paper somewhere for several years?
In Lake County, in Lakeview, Oregon.
Or how many years in which paper?
35 years. And Lake County Examiner in Lakeview, Oregon.
Okay. So as you're walking around looking, and we have a picture of your dad here and his documentation, his Time Life documentation, and his military documentation as well. What's going through your mind when you're walking around here and looking at your dad's pictures?
Oh, gosh, we're just so proud. We are, and proud that you have, given it a venue so that we can get them out of the boxes and share them, because it's a piece of history, that he did a great job in taking all of these pictures and preserving them and keeping them. We'd like to share them. We appreciate you doing that.
Well, we're honored that you allowed us to do it, because just, taking them out of the boxes and allowing people to come and we've taken measures to make sure they don't get fingerprints on them and so on and so forth. But sharing this with the public means a lot to us too, because one of the things we want to do as a network is honor veterans. And so we really are thankful to you guys, you gals, for allowing us to use these as a vehicle to do that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and we appreciate that too, and we also got good information to take it farther so that we can share it with more people.
It's all about networking, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so that's been great. Yeah.
Cool. What's your name?
My name is Diana Millsack.
And you're related to Guy Howe?
I'm his daughter, too.
Okay, so two daughters. So is it two sisters? Were there any brothers?
There's two brothers.
We have two brothers in between us.
Okay.
Two brothers in between us.
So what's going through your mind?
Well, I'm like Gail. It's just wonderful to see all this, and we're so proud to be able to do it. Like, we've thought of different ways that we could get it out there. So this was a great opportunity. And he was so proud of all of his pictures, needless to say. So we're just really glad and really enjoyed it. And they're displayed very, very well, very nicely. So
thank you. So Guy is no longer with us. When did he pass away?
He passed away in October of '89.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it's nice one of the cool things about pictures is the memories can live on in pictures.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And it's nice because like my children and Gail's children, and they can see this, what, their grandfather did, and just see what went on then. And I think it's a great lesson to the younger generation and our grandchildren to be able to see these. I have one granddaughter here right now that's looking that she just said she didn't realize it would be so emotional, because she was very little when her grandpa died. So it's, and she also is a photographer, so it kind of means a lot to her.
But I like you, I really love to see the young people come in here and look at these and take an interest in it. It's good to see, isn't it?
Yeah, we talked to a mother over here a little earlier that had her young people in, and she was telling us the story of her grandfather that was in Pearl Harbor. Her mother had to leave, and so it was. And she brought her young ones in to see some of the history of it too. So I thought that was great.
Well, thank you for sharing this with the community.
We're very proud to do that, and our brothers were very excited too, I'm glad that they couldn't, or I mean, not glad, I'm sad that they couldn't be here. And they both served in the military in Vietnam, so.
Okay.
So
Well, thank you again.
Thank you, and
you.
thanks for this, for letting him, showing the pictures.
And it's going to be great that you can take these, and we were talking to Dick Tobiasen about a way possibly to further this and allow even more people to take these images. And there's just something about preserving history. We're less apt to make mistakes we did in the past if we learn from history, and one way to learn from history is to preserve it going forward.
Yeah, he gave us some great information on what to do, where to go.
The one thing I love about these pictures is they just show what life was like. There's not a lot of combat photos here that we see, but just about what life was like, what the dress was like, what the dances were like, just
Nothing
life.
was posed. I mean, it was just every day. Yeah. It's very good.
He was a good photographer, great photographer.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he went on and, like I say, being the editor of the paper, and just kept on taking pictures.
So if you want to see these pictures, they're going to be here at the Bend Elks Lodge. It's free of charge to come by and watch them, to look at them, and we'll be here until 7 o'clock tonight. And just come on down, talk to some of the World War II veterans that are here, and watch the videos we have on Pearl Harbor, and just remember what life was like back then. And it's a good way to pay honor and respect to what has been described as the greatest generation, the people that stepped forward and stopped the progression of tyranny on this planet. And we are speaking English today because of what they did. So thank you for sharing your dad with us and allowing, he helped to make it possible.
Yep, he did.
Okay.
He did.
Thank you very much.